Some of the most important skills in this role is people management. You're dealing with clients a lot and you have to understand your target audience because you're not only marketing to a product, but you're marketing to an audience and you want that audience to engage with your product or your service. So I would say that people skills is incredibly important. You have to understand who you're talking to and how you're designing your campaigns for your specific audiences. And I also think creativity as well as logical sense is very important because whenever you're designing a new campaign, you have to bring in creativity. You can't just do what they did last year or what they did in the last campaign, but you have to remain logical because the characteristics of the product and the simple process of getting them to buy it is a logical process that you have to weave into your campaigns. What a candidate should focus on is what exactly does the role look like in this specific company? Every time you apply for a marketing role, it's different depending on the company. It's not like when you're an engineer, it's more fluid. So really understand what the hierarchies and the different teams are. When you're going into an interview, ask, what is the exact role of the marketing team in this company? Because it's always different. Sometimes product management is separate. Sometimes it's part of it. Sometimes you have a separate communication team. Sometimes that's integrated. And that's not something that the job ad is going to tell you. Also, look at who you're reporting to. Do you report to the head of marketing? Do you report to another management? Because that's going to influence how you're going to work on a daily basis, and it varies with each job ad. You can progress a lot in this role because marketing teams can be very large and they also can work internationally. So one of the biggest progressions I've seen is that you might work locally and market to a smaller audience and then progress to marketing to bigger audiences. For example, you might work in a subsidiary, but then you move on into an HQ position where you can really work internationally and marketing to different markets, which is incredibly interesting because different countries, different regions, they work differently, and that's really how you can progress.